So in today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys my thoughts and opinions on Oscar Threlkeld joining Oldham Athletic on loan until January the 2nd. If you do go on to enjoy, please make sure you drop a like on today's video. If you could try and hit 60 likes, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road to 7,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed. If you haven't already, with that post notification bell, and it's free to do so, and it does massively help out. Get your thoughts on this departure as well down in the comment section down below. It's something we kind of did all expect because of the amount of right backs that we've currently got at the club. It did only make sense for Oscar Threlkeld to move on, and he has done. Only out on loan though, which I thought was quite interesting. Also only out on loan until January, so I don't know what'll happen until January, but make sure you drop a like on today's video, subscribe if you are new as well. Let's get into it. So this was confirmed yesterday at 5 o'clock, but obviously I put out my crew match preview yesterday at 4, so that's why I'm bringing you my thoughts on Threlkeld departing for today's video. If you've not already checked out my match preview, please make sure you go over and check that out. But Bradford City tweeted yesterday at 5 PM saying, breaking news, Oscar Threlkeld has today joined Vanarama National League side Oldham Athletic on loan until January. Best of luck at Boundary Park. Oz. The article does then read, Threlkeld loaned to Oldham. Oscar Threlkeld has today joined National League North side Oldham Athletic on loan until January. The right back signed for the Bantams last summer, making 27 appearances throughout his first season in Claret and Amber. Having not featured in City's opening 7 matches of the 22-23 campaign, I presume that's meant to say, the 28-year-old will now spend the first half of the campaign at Boundary Park. Bradford City AFC would like to wish Oscar the very best throughout his loan spell with Oldham Athletic. Obviously, Oldham Athletic then tweeted at 5 PM saying, welcome to Latics, Oscar. Their article does then read, Threlkeld joins Latics on loan. Oldham Athletic are pleased to announce the signing of Oscar Threlkeld on loan from Bradford City. A versatile defensive player, Threlkeld can operate as a holding midfielder and a right back, but he's also comfortable in the centre of defence. He arrives at Boundary Park on a deal until the 2nd of January. The 28-year-old has spent last season at Valley Parade, prior to which he played 2 seasons with Salford City, both in Sky Bet League 2. He said, I'm pleased to have completed the addition of a good player in an important position, said manager John Sheridan. I probably see Oscar as more of a defensive midfielder, but he can play across the back line and in a back 3, so offers good versatility. Oscar brings with him a great deal of experience. He's a smart operator and will add a lot of strength and steel to the side. Hailing from Radcliffe, Greater Manchester, the 28-year-old started his career with Bolton Wanderers and made a handful of appearances in the Championship before joining Plymouth Argyle on loan. That loan was then made permanent the following season. He was part of that side who won promotion to League 1 in 16/17. After completing a season in the 3rd tier with, it's meant to say the Pilgrims, but it says YHE. Anyway, he joined Belgium side of Vassland Beveren, probably absolutely butchered that, I do apologise, but he soon returned to home park on loan. Threlkeld then joined Salford City on a 2-year contract, winning the delayed EFL Trophy final in 2021 and helping the club to register finishes of 8th and 11th in League 2 before joining current side Bradford City last June. He said, I'm really happy to get the deal through. This is a massive club and I see it as a big opportunity for me to get some game time in a good team. I know a lot about the manager. He has made very clear to me the aim is to get back into the EFL and I'm looking forward to starting to play. Oscar will wear number 21, having received clearance from the National League. This deal is subject to the relevant approval of the EFL and FA. You can sponsor Oscar, prices start £250, etc, etc. Welcome to Latics, Oscar. So I think this move is probably best for all parties. With the amount of right backs that we've got, Brad Halliday, who we obviously signed from Fleetwood Town, I think he's been fantastic. I know he's caused a little bit of debate across some fans, but I've been really impressed with what I have seen personally from Brad Halliday. I think he will be the first choice right back this season. Backup right back Luke Hendry. I thought he's an okay right back at League 2 level. He's fairly steady. He does the job when you need him to do, and I think he probably will be the second choice and probably could do a job every now and again at right back. If you are interested in going the extra mile to support the channel, then feel free to become a member and unlock members only videos, receive early access to videos, you get a shout out in every video. Also, you'll be able to access exclusive member badges and emotes as well as other exclusive content. Prices start from as little as 99p. Thank you very much for your support. There was just no way Oscar Threlkeld was really going to get into this team because he was 3rd choice right back. We've obviously got other right backs coming through with Finkles and Dawson going out on loan to Spennymoor. Still don't know what's happening with Harvey Rowe. He has been playing as a right back for us. Obviously, Derek Adams signed him. He signed him a lot of times throughout his career, and during pre-season last year, I've said it a couple of times on the channel before, I thought Threlkeld was, looked like signing of the summer. He was absolutely unbelievable. He was then decent in that first 45 minutes against Exeter away from home on the opening day, but then he got an injury, and then we didn't see him for a couple of weeks, and when he came back from that, he didn't really seem like the same player, to be honest. He was out of position quite a lot. He was putting in some rash challenges, and he just for some reason couldn't really get back to his form that he had in pre-season, and only he will know what that reason is. I do think this is a great move for him because, like I said, he was never going to play, and he's going to go to Oldham and probably be their first choice right back. I don't know if they play a back four or a back three, but actually with Sheridan saying he sees him more of a holding midfielder, which I think is interesting because I've only seen him as a right back, where I think there's definitely a player in that at right back, but as a holding midfielder, he could maybe do a little bit better because you're not necessarily having to keep in line with the back four, and you're not necessarily going to be 1v1 defending, which I don't think he was very great at. I think he's a fairly accomplished player, especially at National League level. I think he will do fairly well for Oldham, but it's hard for me to say how he'll do as a midfielder when I haven't seen him play in that position. If we have a look, Oscar Threlkeld's stats then for Bradford City last season in League 2, he played 22 matches, starting 22. He averaged 79 minutes per game. In terms of his passing stats, he averaged 56.3 touches per 90. He created 0 big chances, averaged 0.3 key passes per game. He had a 71% passing accuracy as well, with 77% passing accuracy in his own half and a 61% passing accuracy in the opposition half. He averaged 33% successful long balls, with 40% of his chip passes being successful. He also averaged 0.5 crosses per 90, 17% of them being successful. In terms of defensive stats, he got 3 clean sheets throughout his time with Bradford City, averaging 0.7 interceptions per game. He also averaged 1.8 tackles per game, 0.0 possession wins per game. He was dribbled past on 0.2 occasions per game, and he also averaged 2.0 clearances per game. 0 errors leading to a shot, which means 0 errors leading to a goal, and obviously 0 penalties given away. In terms of successful dribbles, he averaged 0.2 per 90. That is obviously 0.2 dribbles per 90, 50% of them being successful. He averaged 4.4 total duels per 90 as well, winning 53% of them. In terms of total ground duels, he averaged 2.6, winning 52%. And in terms of aerial duels, he averaged 1.8, winning at 56% of them. He was fouled on 0.5 occasions per game, and he also gave away 1 foul away per game as well. He averaged a 6.74 in League 2 for Bradford City, and like I said, I think it is a move that suits all parties. I don't know who will be paying what sort of wages for him, because if they're paying more of his wages, it does potentially leave us a little bit of budget to go and spend that on another player potentially. There's been rumours Dion Pereira could be coming back because Luton couldn't find a suitable party for him to go to League 1, so there is strong rumours of Dion coming back. I do think we could do with Dion at the moment because we seem to have a couple injury prone players in that final third. Does Dion get into the team though at the moment over Scott Banks? I'm not so sure. If Banks keeps performing how Banks has been playing, Dion maybe doesn't even get back in the team. He could potentially play as a number 10. I think that position would suit Dion very well because he's not the quickest, and we do like to break with pace on the wings, especially on that right hand side. So maybe Dion as a number 10, but who knows? Maybe that's more wishful thinking rather than what will actually happen. But on to Threlkeld, with him only going there until January, that does still mean that he'll have 6 months left on his contract as a Bradford City player. I don't think he'll come back in January. If he's playing week in, week out Oldham, I can't see him coming back here and then just doing nothing again. It would seem very strange. Obviously, Oldham are still a full-time team as well, so it suits him from that point of view. Probably closer to home as well, because he's got a young family, so it makes more sense for him to go there from that point of view as well. When he comes back in January, do we think we'll be sold? We might terminate his contract mutually. I'm not really too sure, to be honest with you. I don't really know. We'll just have to wait and see what happens from that point of view, because, like I said, I simply don't know what will happen. But anyway, that is where I'm going to leave it for today's video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to drop a like on it. If you could try and hit 60 likes on today's video, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road to 7,000 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already, with that post notification bell, and it's free to do so, and it does massively help out. Get your thoughts down in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on Oscar Threlkeld joining Oldham Athletic on loan until January the 2nd? Thank you very much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I shall see you all tomorrow for the Crew at Home match day vlog. Peace.